third engineer already prepared and wore the correct PPE ahead of time, with at least half an hour before his watch. He then proceeded to take short rounds across the engine room, engine control room, and to the areas with permission, such as main engine and auxiliary engine exhaust gas color from the funnel, together with his pocket journal to record and check important parameters, abnormalities, and safety-related items, which then will compare with the reading and observation of the duty engineer officer. After taking short rounds, he went back to engine control room to discuss important matters before completely taking over the watch from the fourth engineer.
Good morning. I just finished talking short rounds across the engine room to check and observe difficult parameters.
Good morning, third.
All parameters are good. I quickly changed the main engine propulsion system, auxiliary engine, steering system, and etc.
It's really a good practice to take short rounds before taking over the watch. So let's get started. Based on my observation, during my watch everything is normal and in good working condition. Here's the engine lab book. As you can see, it's clean and neat so that you can verify accordingly and compare what you will observe later during your watch. And also, I would like to inform you that the transfer pumps, HFO settling tanks, and boiler feed pumps are in normal operation. It was a standing order by the chief engineer to me since the level in the settling tank and feed water tank was low in level and other tank during sounding besides settling and feed tank is all in good level. And recorded in engine logbook also the condition and other auxiliary machineries such as freshwater generator, pumps, sewage treatment tank, boiler, oily water separator are in automatic mode. There are parameters in terms of pressures, levels, and temperatures are in maintaining level and no alarms had been made.
Oh, I see. Thank you for notifying me. Is there a standing order for me?
In fact, yes, the chief engineer made the instruction for your watch to manually open and start transfer pump and transfer the sludge from the sludge tank to waste oil tank and incinerator settling tank because the level is near the high level in which I am immediately informed the chief engineer and second engineer.
Affirmative. I will take note that and will prepare for the oil record book. With the engine logbook, I will closely monitor all the different parameters as well as label different tanks through sounding and other condition of auxiliary machineries and safety equipment. Also, sir, I would like to kindly inform you that I observed earlier that there are leaks in emergency fire pump. I think it just needs additional tightening and the sounding pipe was open in gray water tank, but don't worry, I immediately had put it back after I saw it was open.
Is that so? Don't worry, I'll go back to check them. Thank you for notifying me, third. Third, all are done. I fixed the things I overlooked. My apologies and thank you. I will make sure it won't happen again.
It's alright, sir. That's our job, and that is to look for one another, be honest, and inform one another for clarification and things we have observed.
That's right. Third, I would like to remind you that there is an ongoing maintenance job in the engine room, particularly the purifier, because it already meet the preventive maintenance schedule and be careful for potential hazard.
Thank you for informing me, Ford. How about the generators? Can I know which are in service and which are in standby mode?
With regards to auxiliary engine, the generator 1 and 2 are synchronized and diesel. Generator number 3 is in standby mode. The parameters of diesel generators such as the voltage amperage, exhaust oil sum level, and temperatures of cooling water are in correct level and in condition.
Can I ask any condition or important information regarding the mode operation of main engine, boiler, and auxiliary engines?
Since we are en route, we are in full speed ahead as instruction made by the chief engineer and the bridge. The boiler that we are using is exhaust gas boiler and it's in automatic mode, just in case any deviation of temperature occurred and the temperature is not enough. Also, there are no abnormalities to main and auxiliary machineries. boiler, and etc. All of them are in good condition and are in correct meter readings.
Well understood, sir.
I input all in the engine logbook. Should you have any concern, don't hesitate to call me if there are any abnormalities or any you find questionable. So, are we clear?
Wait a minute, Port. It seems that you forgotten to input the main engine RPM.
I'm sorry, my fault. Wait, I'll just look on my notebook. So it is 97 RPM with a ship speed of 13.2 knots. Other parameters such as temperature and pressure in our main engine are okay.
No worries, sir. I am just making sure that all parameters are embedded here on our engine logbook for easy comparison later if there are any large deviation and to find out if there are problems.
Also, dead man's alarm must always be activated. Since we are in a single watch, it is important for our safety so that they are aware that there is someone taking over the watch inside the engine room.
Acknowledge. I will make sure to activate the alarm before going into the watch.
I will inform now the chief engineer as I can see that they are fit to take over the watch.
Fourth engineer called the chief engineer from the ECR, telling the third engineer is in fit and good condition. He is satisfied throughout their conversation, and that fourth engineer is ready to hand over the watch to third engineer. Fourth engineer gave the company form in order for third engineer to sign up for taking over the watch, and as well as for completing the checklist for change of duty engineer.